What's going on, guys? I'm Jada Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Cardi B once again. Cardi B went on a Twitter tirade while she was beefing with a commenter. Somebody that triggered her, somebody that I believe she knew of, that may run in certain circles that she may not like, right? Maybe whatever, right? And a bit of information came out that allegedly Offset, her husband, that she brags about so much, apparently smashed Saweetie. Now, there are people who are going to say, yeah, that's not true. Cardi B even said it. But I want y'all to understand something. We're talking about Saweetie. Okay? We're still talking about the same Saweetie that took a picture right after she broke up with Quavo, mounted on the lap of rapper Lil Baby. This is the same Saweetie. So I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that she would hook up with Offset. Now, it could have been before she got with Quavo. Could have been while she was with Quavo or after, and we don't know the timeline. But of course, Cardi B is saying no, that didn't happen. I don't know how she knows that. But she also tweeted out something interesting because she got in her feelings and emotions, because y'all know Cardi B can go off the handles. Cardi B said she would rather be with a cheater than be with somebody who's an assaulter. And I believe that was a subliminal diss at Nicki Minaj and who she's married to. So you embrace the fact that you with a guy that cheats. That's why you broke up with him, because he was a cheater, right? But you don't think he could have smashed Saweetie. All right? I don't know. Again, I don't know why she think that he's above that when he really isn't. And of course, she's going to think that that doesn't happen because she thinks that she would know something. Let me tell you something, Cardi B. If Offset was to smash Saweetie, you would never know about it, because Saweetie's not going to say anything unless she's taking a picture mounted on his lap. And he's definitely not going to tell you anything. But the thing about Cardi B, and I made a video recently about her going off about Andrew Tate, and she has some things to say about him. I did a video on my BasikSocialPoliticz channel. I'll put that link in the description box. Very interesting commentary. She always wants to commentate on everybody else's business except for her own, right? And the thing about Cardi B is that she's been embraced by the mainstream media because she is a caricature. Cardi B is a character who is not to be taken seriously. And the fact that people take her seriously is a joke to me. She is a character. And I spoke about in my video about her and Andrew Tate. In her response to this UFC fighter who was defending Andrew Tate, she talked about how she's a mom, she's a wife, she doesn't do drugs, right? She's basically a traditional woman, but she doesn't make traditional music about being a traditional woman. Right? Being in a monogamous marriage. She makes music about debauchery. She makes music about the same old female empowerment, get the bag, screw a bunch of dudes, right? Get your, like that. She makes music like that, but that goes against everything she is, because once again, as I told y'all, Cardi B is a character. She is not a real person. Y'all may think this is who she really is, and I think character traits wise, yes, the way Cardi B acts, that is her. But the whole Cardi over the top, that's a character. That's not who she really is. This woman settled down the first opportunity that she got with Offset. Okay, she settled down with them. So we can logically assume that she don't want to be like, she don't want to be in these streets. She don't want to be like the rest of you heifers who sit up there and listen to her music and defend her. She don't want to be like you. She don't. She wants to have a husband at home. She wants to have a family. She don't want to be single and out here in these streets. Y'all listen to her music, listen to Meg Thee Stallion music, Beyonce music, and they're telling you the opposite of what, well, maybe not Meg Thee Stallion, but definitely Beyonce and Cardi B. And to a certain extent, Nicki Minaj did that, even though she was in a long-term relationship and she left that one, got with Meek Mill for a little while. Now she's married to the guy that she's with now. All these women want to be married. All these women want a traditional life, but they make music that is against that. Now, back to Saweetie. I don't think Saweetie is above getting with somebody else's man. I don't think she's that at all. She basically convinced me that she's not above that when she posted that picture of her and Lil Baby, and then months later she wants to bring it up when she's performing. She wants to diss Lil Baby. How can you diss a man who didn't put out any information about being around you, being with you? You did that because you wanted to test the waters. You wanted attention. You wanted to make Quavo jealous. Quavo said something, he left it alone. He don't care about you like that. And he knows sooner or later you're going to come crawling back to him once your music career fully fails. And the thing about Cardi B is this. Cardi B is one of those women who always got something to say about somebody else, but her life is perfect. Offset ain't cheating on her no more. She has this good, perfect family, no issues, right? But you're beefing with people online. You're giving all this energy to Twitter instead of giving energy elsewhere. Okay? Don't matter if Offset is famous or not. No man wants his wife on the internet all day, arguing with people, beefing with people. But that's what I've seen a lot of you so-called married women do. You get on social media and you want to beef with people you don't even know. And the thing about Cardi is extremely insecure about Nicki Minaj. I truly believe that. She's very insecure about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is still, no pun intended, petty about the fact that Cardi B was supposed to be the one to replace her. And I think she still feels some type of way about that. She feels like people wanted her spot to be taken. And the thing is this, is that when you look at Cardi B, she cares more about Twitter than she does about making music. Her and Meg Thee Stallion care more about social media than they do about making music. Why every time Cardi B is viral is when she's beefing with somebody. It's never about her talking about music, talking about touring. She's sitting at home tweeting. Not in the studio. She's sitting at home tweeting. She's doing the bare minimum just to get, paid. But she spends most of her time and energy arguing with people on social media that she doesn't even know. That's a sad existence, but that's her existence. She's successful. So, what can you say? She's successful. Now, let's get into to this article. I still want to speak about this. All right, I have two different ones here. Let me go to the one from A Showbiz. It says the Up hitmaker is going back and forth with Nicki Minaj stylist, who drops some shocking claims about the Bronx FMC, insinuating that her husband slept with Quavo's ex-girlfriend. Cardi B has been staying by Offset's side through thick and thin, and that's not going to change anytime soon. Amid the feud with his label Quality Control Music, the Grammy Award-winning raptress has defended her husband against allegations that he cheated on her with Saweetie. The rumors first surfaced on Wednesday, August 24th, as the Nicki Minaj stylist dropped some shocking but baseless accusations about Cardi B and her husband Offset through Twitter. Khalil, who is also connected to Ruby Rose, claimed that Offset cheated on Cardi with Saweetie and that Cardi also promised to pay off the two bartenders she allegedly attacked at a strip club for sleeping with Offset. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility. But see, Cardi don't want to look bad. So if she is trying to pay those women off, she don't want the public to know about it. But see, that's the damage that Cardi B has done due to her jealousy. Why would you go and beat up those women if Offset ain't cheating on you? Ain't the saying goes, once a cheater, always a cheater? What reason does Offset have to be faithful to you? You're having an affair with Twitter all the time. You're on there all day. You're all up in Twitter's face. Oh, and Cardi B, when you gone, Run Rachel and Sarah they coins. No, they're not going to settle for the 4M you keep trying to offer them. Stop ducking the court cases and pay up. Read one of those tweets. Is she still going through this? I thought Cardi B, this case was almost over. Is Cardi B dragging her feet? I think Cardi B dragging her feet because she can. See, when you can afford lawyers, you can afford to drag your feet. And that's what Cardi B is doing. This is what an innocent woman is doing, quote unquote. Cardi, however, denied that she offered money to the girls to settle the assault case, which is still ongoing. Why are you lying on me and those girls? For I have an open case. Everything is public. Offering money will not benefit me and actually get me in real trouble. You making up anything because you decided to come for me after coming out of jail for stealing $3,000 worth of clothes. The mother of two argued. I mean, I believe you can still settle. I don't think she's telling you need to go get a briefcase full of money and hand it off to him and say, hey, listen, y'all need to drop this. Here's the money. Like, I don't think she's talking. I don't think this is what the conversation is, Cardi. You can still want to settle something while you still have an open case. You can still try to settle it. If I'm wrong, y'all let me know in the comment section. She added in a separate post, one thing about them tables, you gotta sleep on top of them with a sheet for stealing $3,000 worth of clothes. In another tweet, the stylist claims Offset F Saweetie. Do you want to really discuss husbands? To this allegation, Cardi replied, oh, my man got a couple of weed charges and weapons charges because he ain't no P word and was a hustler. Rather de-slinging than taking P. Taking box. He had me about to slip up and say it. From B's. You bringing my N-word up, trying to get me mad. Let's not talk about husbands now. And that's what people thought, that she might have been referencing Nicki Minaj's husband, because I guess she's arguing back and forth with Nicki Minaj's stylist. All right. I will say this, Cardi, having a weapon doesn't make you tough. Having a weapon makes you weak because you're afraid of your own shadow and you got to take a weapon around you everywhere you go. Even though you may have like 10 people with you, you still got to have a weapon on you. That doesn't make you tough. And looking into Offset's background, I would beg to differ about him being in these streets. I'm just gonna say that. Khalil further pushed the narrative as adding, I'm still gagging at you blatantly lying about Offset effing Saweetie. Cardi once again denied it, asking for a receipt. She said, no, baby, you lying. You making crazy lies, starting stuff and putting female rappers in it with no receipts. No blog ever spoke on this. All of a sudden, you come out of jail 5 days ago and you made up for a lie in 2 hours with no receipt, she wrote. Let me tell you something, Cardi. Let me tell you why you don't see it in the blogs. Cardi has bullied every single blog, I believe. Any major black blog has probably been bullied by Cardi B not to report anything on her. Look at what she did to the Shade Room. The Shade Room posted something that she didn't like, and she wanted to go to war with the Shade Room, even though the Shade Room showed that they have supported Cardi. They've put up positive posts about Cardi. They post one thing Cardi don't like, and Cardi wants to go to war. Cardi wants to bully anybody that doesn't post nothing but positive things. You even got content creators that won't speak about her, because they're all afraid of her. They're afraid. They know she has Twitter fingers and she's going to go off. So, of course, they're not going to put that out there because they know how you are and they know you're going to go off and get enraged. So if they do have an inkling, or maybe they have a few receipts, they're going to be afraid to put that out there because they know how you are. They know how you are, Cardi. And they know that you're just not going to take it. You're going to go to war with them just like you did with the Shade Room. But Khalil isn't the only one suggesting that Offset caused Migos split with his alleged relationship with Saweetie, who is his group mate Quavo's ex-girlfriend. Blogger Tasha K, who was previously embroiled in a legal case with Cardi, wrote on one of her Instagram posts, Cardi needs to ask Offset how much box did he take at John Wall's party last night. She wasn't there, but he was. Oh, and did Saweetie give back the anklet that Offset made for her out of a chain that he had? Oh, but see, Tasha, I don't know how old this post is. I don't know if this is a new post or an old post. But man, listen, man, Cardi's gonna sue Tasha K again. Okay, so that was from 17 hours ago that this post was up. Let me just say this: where there's smoke, there is fire. Okay, where there's smoke, there's fire. We've all seen Saweetie do things for attention. We've also seen her be kind of sneaky. The fact that she did what she did with Lil Baby shows that she ain't got no morals, and she'll do whatever it takes to get a buzz or to try to get one of these rappers. Because Lil Baby curved her, that's why she responded the way she did months later to him, trying to diss him. How can you diss him when you're the one that tried to use him to get social media buzz? Because ain't nobody feeling the music career. I ain't got nothing against Saweetie, but that's just how it is, man. It's just how it is. Now I gotta add this in there though. Meanwhile, Gossip in the City backed up Cardi's claim, saying that Offset didn't sleep with Saweetie. As to rappers rumored to Migos rumored breakup, the blog explained that Quavo and Offset not really talking due to issues with P. It's easy to make people believe the narrative that it's about Saweetie due to the recent story of Offset and P, but it's a lie. Takeoff and Offset somewhat still cool though, but Offset alone in this fight. Well, I will say this. There could be no truth to these rumors whatsoever. But again, is Saweetie, would she not do that? And again, we don't know when and where things would happen, but Saweetie ain't above get with none of these guys. Lil Baby was cool with Quavo, and she still pulled the stunt she pulled, but people want to ignore that. But y'all let me know in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all in the next one.